I still have an ongoing sort of nightmare. And it is in some place where we're in this long corridor and the Daleks are coming. And I remember when we were actually shooting it, the fear was real because they are inanimate and they are just coming, you know, and at you. And it was really quite scary.
Where are the space travelers?
The genius of the Dalek, of course, is that it didn't look like somebody in a suit. If you wrote down the description, people would say, what's scary about that?
The Daleks are strategic experts. They retain the element of surprise. The sound of a Dalek is the last sound you can expect to hear.
You will obey! You will obey! We are the masters of Earth.
I perhaps do 2 or 3 voices, and I do one talking to another one, and altering the tone of things as it went along. And so you'd have a high-pitched Dalek and a lower-pitched Dalek, and one who wasn't quite as secure as the others. It was quite fascinating to do that.
State expansion, primary neutrino release. Core collapse, instigated. Danger, instability, reaction out of control. Home planet Scarlo about to vaporize.
There is no lighter side to a Dalek, you know, they're pure evil, they're just downright bad, you know, and I think that appeals to people, especially to kids. They're totally black-hearted.
Just as I thought.
A humanoid?
Yes. Davros, the evil genius who created the Daleks.
Davros was the brilliant head of the Khaled science elite. After centuries of war with the Thals, the Khaleds were almost finished. The Daleks were his solution to their survival.
Now, I am going to turn the machine over to total self-control. Brilliant. Brilliant. It has detected the non-conformity. Idiot! I must exterminate! Exterminate! No! You dare to interfere. You have the audacity to interrupt one of my experiments.
But it would have destroyed him.
So you think the saving of a worthless life more important than the progress we have made?
But Davros had created a monster. The Daleks were soon out of his control.
Exterminate! I am your creator! You must, you will obey me! We obey no one! We are the superior beings! Exterminate!
Firing out which side camera? Out to left. Can you come forward, please, John?
I always say it would help if you'd been an octopus, because you sat in the machine, tied yourself onto a little seat, wore rubber-soled shoes so that you could trundle along. You needed 2 hands to fire the gun, diddly-dum, diddly-dum. You need 1 hand to fire the famous sink plunger. Usually with your head or your nose you pressed a little button which made the lights go in synchronization with your voice, and voice people would put in the lines.
Wait. Observe.
Well, that settles it. Go on, the roof, quick, go on.
Now, we knew they couldn't move very well. We knew they couldn't go up steps. They couldn't move fast. So we had to find all sorts of ways of working around that.
If you're supposed to be the superior race of the universe, why did you try climbing after us? Bye-bye! Children were onto it. They were always telling, they say, do you know how to deal with dark? I'd say, no, how do you do that, Frank? And he'd say, and he'd look around very confidentially, and the kids would say, you run upstairs. And then I was, you know, would have to be, so they told me this all the time, and I kept having to pretend to be amazed. And it was good for children to work that out, wasn't it? Because the Daleks couldn't go upstairs.
Stay where you are. Do not move.
Stairs!
Oh, sorry.
on level 3.
What are you calling small?
Under attack. Under attack. Measurement pad. Reinforcements requested.
The Daleks rained terror across the galaxies. The Time Lords decide that the Doctor should go back to the moment of their inception, to blow up their incubators on Skaro, to kill them at birth, to change the course of time.
Have I that right?
To destroy the Daleks, you can't doubt it.
The Doctor could not play God. He let history run its course. The Daleks would lead the Carnival of Monsters.
What a great time we're having with Doctor Who on BBC Two. You know, some monsters really are more scary than other monsters.
Yes? Hello. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm bad.
You're bad?
Yes.
What do you want me to do about it?
Stop us. Wait a minute, wait a minute. Doctor. No, Doctor. Ah, that's it. You fear me now, Doctor.
What do you want?
I'm not sure. I haven't thought of anything yet.
Oh.
Maybe I should come back tomorrow.
Yeah, come back tomorrow when you've had a chance to think things through.
Yes, I will have a plan, and you can stop me if you can, Time Lord.
All right. See you then.
What if I were to hollow out the Earth's core and replace it with a giant motor so I could pilot the planet anywhere in the universe?
Been done.
Sure.
Yeah.
Oh. You're the expert. Let me do the talking.
It's for me. Yes?
I came yesterday.
Oh, yes.
I brought a friend. Hello. Hello, Doctor.
Hello. You thought of anything yet?
Oh, yes. I shall drain the world's oceans into the Earth's white-hot molten core and boil them away.
What for?
Power.
Power over what?
The sea.
Well, again, it's been attempted, but I suppose I'd better stop you.
Oh, great. That is excellent, Doctor.
When's all this likely to happen?
Soon, Time Lord.
Well, when?
Monday.
You know it's a bank holiday.
Tuesday.
I can't do the morning.
Wednesday.
Wednesday. All day?
Yes.
All right. Wednesday all day. I'll see you then.
Come on. Come away. Let's go and do it. Let's do it, Doctor. He's the Doctor. I understand. Doctor. Silence, Doctor. Oh, you got me doing it now.
Where have you brought me to this time, old girl?
Woo.
Oh.
destiny.
Exterminate, annihilate, destroy!
It's Doctor Who Night on BBC Two.
Doctor Who was always getting into trouble, but the one thing he would always rely on to save him was this, the Tardis. Now, it may look like an old-fashioned London police box to you, but as a physicist, what intrigues me is that it's a very sophisticated space-time machine. It looked like a London police box because of a clever ability common to all time machines built on Gallifrey.
One of its functions is that it can change shape to blend perfectly with its surrounding environment.
Unfortunately, this TARDIS wasn't working properly.
So the chameleon circuit's stuck?
Exactly.
In Totter's yard?
Yeah, in our Totter's yard. Anyway, it was ages ago, it doesn't matter. She was in on Gallifrey for repair when I borrowed her.
Scientifically, the idea of a chameleon circuit was, of course, way ahead of its time. Materials that could behave like a chameleon and change their shape and colour to fit in with their surroundings weren't even on the drawing board in the 1960s. It's only now with the new science of nanotechnology, in which we hope to build things molecule by molecule, that it becomes even conceivable to speculate about it. There are two possibilities. The outside of the TARDIS could be made from a synthetic polymer, which can expand up to 5 times its normal size. Its exact shape will be controlled by chemicals sent down tiny capillaries, just like blood vessels. The other theoretical possibility will be an amazing material dubbed utility fog. Here, rather than the shape of the TARDIS being built up atom by atom, tiny molecular robots would link together to form a solid mass that could change shape. In the case of the TARDIS, these robots would be controlled by an onboard computer or chameleon circuit.
In theory, we should be able to do things like this. There. You have a door there.
Yes, I suppose that's useful.
Well, we've got to be able to get in and out.
No, I mean being able to change like that.
But the most magical property about the TARDIS is the difference between the outside and the inside.
Which box is larger?
That one.
Now, which is larger?
That one.
But it looks smaller.
Well, that's because it's further away.
Exactly. If you could keep that exactly that distance away and have it here, the large one would fit inside the small one.
That's silly.
But there is another way of explaining how the inside of the TARDIS could be bigger than the outside. Theoretically, it's possible to join 2 distant points in space via a wormhole or tunnel that provides a shortcut through some higher dimension. The inside of the TARDIS isn't really inside a phone box at all, but in a different part of the galaxy altogether, and so could be as big as it likes. Wormholes can also explain how the TARDIS dematerializes and materializes in different places. Getting around the Doctor's universe is a bit like getting around London. It takes ages to walk anywhere. But by using the underground, with its system of tunnels crisscrossing under the city, we can take shortcuts. It's just the same with wormholes. However, we would need a very weird type of material to make a wormhole. It'd have to have negative mass.
Since it has no call to be here, the art lies in the fact that it is here.
To make a TARDIS, we'd need the equivalent of the combined mass of all the planets in the solar system.
Excellent.
But who knows? Maybe the Time Lords on Gallifrey know something we don't.
Time is marching on, but stay with BBC Two. The Daleks are coming. Don't move.
Exterminate all humans! Exterminate all